And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. So Penn State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy.
He wants to take the top off. Makes a grab down the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You know, as a quarterback in college football, if you just play one play at a time and do your job, the stats are going to come, the wins are going to come. Here we are late in the year. With that last completion, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards passing on the year.
He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. So Purdue's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Let's talk for just a second about Purdue. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jim. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on third down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just gravy.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got his man quickly. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal, you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or two conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw. It's Burgess. They're working that left side. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They just keep firing. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll do it himself. Runs through a tackle. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll just down it right there.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Hauls it in. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Back to throw, it's Burgess. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. The throw toward the right sideline falls to the ground.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm. Finally throws his 1st incompletion in the game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. On target. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Try to throw and pick the 1st down. To the air, it's Burgess. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down and run. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. First and goal for the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the pass. Leaves him with the back. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Coverage team down there to down the punt, and they'll spot it just inside the 45. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. On the move, he fires. He's got him wide open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. Quarterback making checks. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Burgess. Buys a little time with his feet. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Penn State! Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, this offense is
2 minutes before the half. They'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. I'd be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Gonna try to get it himself. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Dropping back, it's Burgess. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. To the air on second down. He's got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Quick pass on the jet motion. Trying to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going into halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time.
By himself down the middle. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. The Boilermakers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. And he gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense burns his third to throw, it's Burgess. The sweet feet buy a little time. And this was not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. They're going to get him for a safety. Trying to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the two.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. 42 Spire. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first and will start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first quarter of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Slithers into space. There he goes. And they'll knock him down.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control the running back.
And he gets it out to the 36. It'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Give to the running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this
picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. and here comes the offense. If you like goal